They appeared to be the perfect family. Smiling faces, coordinated outfits, road trips across the country. But behind the stage photos and social media posts was a chilling reality of fear, control, and tragedy. This is the story of the Hart family, a story that shocked a nation and left haunting questions in its wake. Jennifer and Sarah Hart were seen by many as ideal parents. Two women deeply committed to giving six foster children, all siblings of African American descent, a loving home. On Facebook, Jennifer meticulously documented their lives, family hikes, music festivals, pride parades. The Harts embodied a vision of unity, love, and progressive ideals. But the reality was much darker. The photos were staged, the smiles were forced, and the truth was carefully hidden. Long before the fatal crash, warning signs surfaced. In 2008, while living in Minnesota, the Hart's first cracks appeared. Reports of physical abuse surfaced after a teacher noticed bruises on 6-year-old Abigail's stomach. Sarah Hart eventually pleaded guilty to misdemeanor domestic assault, admitting she had hit her daughter. But instead of staying to face scrutiny, the Harts packed up and moved. First to Oregon, then to Washington State. Each move seemed calculated, a way to stay one step ahead of authorities. On March 23, 2018, CPS attempted to visit the Harts' home. No one answered the door. Over the next 2 days, Jennifer and Sarah withdrew thousands of dollars from their bank account, packed their SUV, and disappeared with their children. On March 26th, the family's SUV was found at the bottom of a 100-foot cliff off the Pacific Coast Highway in Mendocino County, California. All 8 members of the Hart family were presumed dead, although initially 3 of the children's bodies were missing. Authorities quickly realized this was no accident. There were no skid marks on the road, no signs of braking. The car had been deliberately driven off the cliff. Toxicology reports revealed Jennifer Hart was heavily intoxicated while driving. Sarah and the children had high levels of diphenhydramine, an antihistamine that causes drowsiness, in their systems. This was a murder-suicide. The Hart family tragedy revealed major flaws in the child welfare system. Multiple abuse reports were filed across multiple states, yet the Harts managed to evade real consequences. The homeschool environment shielded the children from mandatory reporters like teachers and doctors. Their polished image on social media masked the private horrors occurring behind closed doors. The very systems designed to protect these vulnerable children failed them over and over again. Today, the story of the Hart family stands as a painful reminder. Smiling photos can hide deep suffering. Kind words and activism do not excuse cruelty. We owe it to the memory of Marcus, Hannah, Devante, Abigail, Jeremiah, and Sierra to do better, to listen more closely, to act more urgently, and to never assume that appearances tell the full story. They deserve protection. They deserve love. They deserved life. If you suspect child abuse or neglect, please contact your local Child Protective Services or call the Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline at 1-800-4-A-CHILD.